Hey guys, this is Brick, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. In the last episode, we made it to Aldia's Keep and said farewell to our friend Lucatiel. In this episode, I've switched up my build once again, this time to something totally different. I'm wielding the Blue Flame, a sword that I've wanted to try a build with for a million years. I don't really know if this is going to work. I also have the Shield of the Insolent, which just looks totally badass. And then I'm back to my good old Alva armor, but I am wearing Lucatiel's gloves as a little homage. Also, Blue Flame means sorcery, so I have a couple of them. I switched around my stats completely, so I don't even know if they're going to be good, quite frankly. But, you know, this could be miserable for me and hilarious for you. We'll find out. Anyway, we're going to head behind this house. This little hut. This lovely little hut that we were in. And get the hell out of the way of that, because they're about to mimic the shit out of us. And then use our new sorcery. Wow. Did it even do damage? Oh, it did a pretty fair amount. Look at that. Look at that. Sorcery already working out. Give me that. Dark Mask and the Sunset Staff. I believe we're done with mimics. I think that's the last piece of the dark set. Don't take my word for it. Continue to hit treasure chests like they're the worst, because they are. But I mean, I think we're done? I really don't know. Anyway, let's head up into Aldia's Keep. Actually, I'm kind of excited about this build. It's something new. It's something different. Something that gets me all excited, all up in a tizzy. Oh, it's special. It's so special. Let's run this way real quick. I actually think I missed an item at the bottom of the stairs, so let's go that way really quick. Unless I got it on the way in. Did I get it on the way in? Oh, well. Somehow I didn't jump that. I did not. Alright. Come over here, grab yourself a fire seed. Pretty big deal to get that. Fire seeds are baller. They make things quite explosive if you like to use pyromancy. Anyway, let us finally, for realsies. Soda? No, I don't want you coming with us. Come on in and be invaded by Azlatiel of Mira. Azlatiel, only a name like that. That is absolutely Lucatiel's brother. You remember, she told us she was searching for her brother. Well, it seems we found him. And it seems he's not quite so keen on finding us. Wow, that hits like a truck and looks really cool. So, I'm totally down with it. Yeah. Invader banished. Get out of my house. So, it appears that her brother may have lost his mind long before she did. Also, don't mind the shaking thing. Just don't mind it. It's fine. Welcome, my friends, to Aldia's Keep. Oh shit. 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 Oh, good, it all disappeared. Thank God. Whew. Man, if it had stayed there, that would have been crazy. Grab ourselves a fading soul. Yeah, don't get hit by that. Pretty sure it'll kill you? Pretty sure it'll kill you. Now, if you take a left right here, there's like 1,000 notes and then a lever at the end. Do yourself a favor. Don't let curiosity get the best of you. Don't pull the lever. Don't do it. Seriously, don't. Now, if you come down this other way, there's something that looks like a fog wall, but it certainly is not.
Please, just stay away. No, please, don't come near me. Nothing good will come of it.
Now,
just leave me alone, please. Leave this place and leave me be, as I'd not see any harm befall you.
That's different from most people that we speak to. You have anything else to say? Or are you just gonna...
Please.
Yeah, he's just gonna shoo us. When you speak to him, there's a good chance he's gonna say something different. And that's because I'm not hollow. So, we're gonna do it like this. If I die in this episode, I'll come back and we'll see just what's up with that character. If not, it'll be taken care of later. Simple as that. Now, if we come up this way, you'll see a big, petrified, Cyclops ogre thing. We're not going to go that way. I don't want to deal with big and ugly right there. Instead, we're going to take a detour. Check out what we got. Nope, stay away from the red. Red is bad. Red is very bad. It tried to blow me up again. It failed. I'll go ahead and whack away at this thing just to make sure it won't murder us. Open it up and get Great Magic Barrier. A sorcery. Something I might actually care about now that I'm somewhat of a sorcerer. Kinda cool. Spells are interesting. Now if you come over here, well, we've seen this before, haven't we? Just take a weight and beat the shit out of them when they come out. Man, I have a fair amount of... Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to that. No poise break, huh? No poise break? Come on. Come on. Ah. Yeah. Glug. Is this guy saying there's a false wall here? There's no false wall here. You're a big fat liar. Let's take care of these mirrored images. Look at him. Look at him. He's stuck. He's stuck. He wishes he was a real boy. Oh, he is now. Hey, you have the other half of that shield I got, I think. Or maybe you have the same half. I can't really tell. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that was poorly timed. Oop. Whew. So is this. Ah. There's the poise break I'm looking for. Gotta make sure I don't catch him in the middle of an animation. For some reason, phantoms in this game, just like, once they're in an animation, they will not get knocked out. See? And... backstab! You dead yet? No? Jeez. Resilient, aren't ya? Well, now you're dead. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and grab this item right here. A Northern Ritual Band +2. And a Petrified Dragon Bone. Very useful, both of them. Now, there is a third spirit that'll come out of that mirror right there, but I'm just going to ignore him because I don't really want to deal with him, you know what I mean? Can I actually go that way? Can I go this way? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Can't go that way at all. So let's run on back. And rather than, once again, hello, Ogre, inside of the really cool ribcage of a dragon. Let's go out this way. It took me a very long time to find the staircase for the first time. I really can't tell you why, but I was stuck. I was just straight up stumped. Now in a cage over here is our favorite. Go ahead and grab this crimson water. Don't worry, he won't bite much. Just be a little careful about how close you get. Hello. He won't do shit unless you unfreeze him. And I, once again, don't recommend you do so. There's nothing actually down near him, it seems. But it doesn't hurt to check. Let's, oh, way at the end of this, you can see it in the distance. Okay, keep running. You just ran. Open this up. And find ourselves 2 bonfire aesthetics. Not a bad thing at all. Now, let's go ahead and quickly, now that I think about it, I have the King's Ring on. Let's go ahead and take that off and put on the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring so we can really get some item drops if things do drop in here. Do they? I don't know. And then one more thing I wanted to do, now that I think about it, is I'm going to actually use items that regenerate spell uses. Crazy. Didn't think I'd ever do that. Alright, so, essentially with the enemies in the cages, if you want to, yeah, you can mess with them. You can break the... Actually, they'll break the cage if you get into combat with them, so I don't actually recommend messing with them. You can just ignore them and pass on through. Of course, that's obviously... Oh, this door doesn't work. That's strange. Obviously, it's not going to be the only enemy in a cage we'll be dealing with. Now pull this down. It'll close the door behind you and open the one in front. This seems to be some kind of like... Almost reminds me of a decontamination chamber. Now this hallway is very dark, which is why, if you have a bunch of Pharos lockstones, I recommend using this one, because it's really cool. It will light the way for you. It certainly makes things easier to see by a long shot, and now you can see that there's a caged ogre up ahead. Now these paintings hide friends. That was a very good pass through an object you just did there, person. Chop, 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 chop. I might need another weapon for combat, just because this one, it's not, I like the spell uses on it, but I don't much like the lack of variety in the moves. So I might dual wield something, perhaps. That might actually help considerably. Now, he's above you. I wouldn't recommend messing with him. Be careful if you're swinging under him with a big weapon. You might just knock him down. And trust me, you'll feel real dumb. Right here. Another enemy. Come on out. Come on out to play. Yeah, it just kind of takes for a while. Let's just put the shield on our back, see how much better that does. They'll take their sweet time doing Estus, so if they pull one out, you're golden. You can just destroy them. Now open this up. This side room is important. It's gonna save you some good time. Whack. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything in this room. At least in this specific part of the room. Now this wall right here, make sure you poke it. It's actually pretty well hidden, but there is a bonfire in here. It's not a terribly long shortcut, but I mean, you don't have to approach Aldia's Keep again, and it can be pretty useful. And coming down here, you see a couple of those creepy dogs from the gutter, and then acid everywhere. So what we're going to be doing is going to get down to our skivvies. Oh, I almost missed the gloves. I can't break Lucatiel's gloves. And open this door up. Now, it won't damage your weapons. Don't worry. I promise it won't damage your weapons. Let's take this guy out first. Pretty good damage. Oh, ow. It makes sounds like it's damaging your equipment, but it's not. Promise. Okay. We're doing better damage now that we're two-handed. So that's not terrible. Oh, I did clip them both. That's way good. That spell is way good. Shocking. Sorcery being overpowered. Okay, I am just about dead. So let's not get near him. I'm going to rest at the bonfire anyway, so have some magic. I'm going to abuse the shit out of it now that I have it. Good night. Now grab the Aldia key, which really isn't used for much. Soul Geyser, Petrified Dragon Bone. And over here, it's a large soul and some corrosive bullshit. Now, let's go on back. Let's make sure we put our gear back on. Hello. As beautiful as my character is in the buff, we could use some protection from the cold. I'm pretty sure we're high up. Are we high up? I can't really remember. I never remember. I have no sense of geography right now. Alright, there we go. Oh, rings too, right. I hope you guys like this. This is good footage. This is quality entertainment right here. To the max. To the maximum capacity. Ah! Okay. Take a quick rest at the bonfire before we continue trudging through Aldia's Keep. We're actually pretty much done with the place. There's really not that much here. We're going to take care of the boss. These following episodes of Dark Souls are going to be short. I'll warn you before you even get there. It's gonna get somewhat shorter, which is why I'm gonna do things like switching the build and trying to be interesting. What did you drop? Oh, Dragon ACOLYTE boots. All right, there's a piece of their set. Pretty cool. Now, right in front of us is one of the part scorpion things from what's it called? The Lost Bastille. Sure, we all love that shit. Fortunately, this is locked. I wonder how we get in there. Oh, I wonder if Ben will show us. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot something. Hold on one sec. Let me show you. Let me show you what I forgot. Ha! There is an item in here. There's a Ferrous Lockstone, so if you didn't have one for that torch, now you do. Congratulations. Now, we can go through that door, but I'll take care of that in a bit. This guy will actually break out, I believe, if you're not too careful. Actually, nope, I lied. I'm a big liar. But, you should kill him. You should kill him right now. For a very specific reason. He's going to bust out if you start attacking him. If he does anything heavy, he's going to bust right out of there. He'll just kind of... He just kind of weakly attacked the side of the cage. He seems to have given up on life. It'd be easier if he came out so I could melee attack you. How about you just... Here. Let me help. Oh. Ow. No, you seem pretty... You seem pretty in there, pal. Maybe you don't have the capacity to break out. Anyway, something's going to come along that does have the capacity to break him out. So get rid of him. I sincerely request and suggest that you get rid of him. This is going to make things tough for you if you have to deal with him and some other things. So go on and run by. Hello. These things shake, and they contain something that I really wish wouldn't get out, but it's totally going to. Let's open up this side passage really quick. Come on in and find some weird shit going on. This guy's doing some sort of experimentation. And then below, you can actually see that same pit that we were in with the dogs. Ooh, bone shield. Awesome. It seems to be like that was this is a disposal. I mean, look at all this junk. There's even a couple of... It looks like giant heads? These look like giants. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, when you walk up to this door, that guy's going to be a super douche and just break right on out. So get him to come over here. If he hits those carriages, what's inside of them will come out. And I mean, spoiler alert, it's basilisks. And we don't want them out. They'll stay out too. So if you can avoid ever breaking them, you're in even better shape. Now we're going to avoid breaking this one right here. And we're going to lure this big bitch over here because we need his help. He can break the door down. Isn't that nifty? Don't you try and grab. There it goes. Like clockwork. Try standing right where I was. It hopefully will work as easy as it did for me. I'm not so sure it will. That was pretty damn lucky. Anyway, more dodging. These guys take an age to kill. And they sit on you, but if you're fast or if you're ready for it, which I wasn't, you can get them trapped in that sitting, and then you can kick their ass. Go on, try and grab me. You missed. You will not be eating my face today. Go ahead and pick up an old Radiant Life Gem from that beast. Come on in here. Whack this and claim your prize for all that weird luring work you just did. It's really not much of a prize at all. It's a malformed shell. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's an extremely high damage weapon with a very low durability. Now, come back this way. Let's go ahead and go into that door we skipped using the Aldia key. It's not the only way you can get in, but it's the normal way. Well, it's the way that you would use if you were actually a person living here, which I like to use. It makes me feel special. Now, he's got a friend, and he's gonna throw magic orbs at you. It does jack shit. He's only got one friend, I think. He might have a couple. I'm not really sure. I don't keep track. I'm not keeping score of friends. What is this, Facebook? Do people actually care about that? Facebook friends? How many you have? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead and pick this up. There's really not a whole lot in this room. There really isn't. Aldia's keep almost feels unfinished with how little stuff there is in it. Go ahead and let that thing shake off its armor-destroying bullshit. Then run on by. Pick this item up right here. And yeah, that's all of it. That's everything in this room. There's just 2 souls. That's it. It even had a key to get into the room, and that's all they put in there? Okay. Anyway, we can pop in on the other side. This is the room that ogre is in. Which is fine. Now, does this door have an issue? No, this door's fine. Go ahead and open this door. Come into this dark, creepy room. Go ahead and grab this item over here. And get your shit... Oh my god, that actually really scared me. Yeah, he'll pop out. Let's force it to sit down. Give me some free hits. Get it stuck in that animation. It'll do it a bazillion times. As long as you're behind it, it will continue to let it, like, just get the crap kicked out of it. It's really not a bright creature. Oh, that was supposed to be fatal. Damn it. I almost got myself killed. What if he had grabbed me? I'd be dead. Alright. That's Aldia's Keep. We did it. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Very creepy, cool atmosphere. I just feel like there should have been more. Now, when you take a step out here, the atmosphere completely changes. If you look to your left and right, this landscape is incredible. There's a massive forest below and these towering spires of rock that you actually can't see at the top of. Except for a couple of them in the distance, but they're incredibly tall. It almost looks like the top of the arch trees that we saw once in Dark Souls 1. It's pretty incredible to look at. And then stepping on in here, looks almost like a giant cage. We'll meet our next boss, the Guardian Dragon, which is a cool-ass boss, at least in looks. I mean, it's not terribly exciting in terms of gameplay, honestly. In fact, it might bore the shit out of you at some points. Anyway, classic fare of fighting a dragon, you go after its feet. It's going to take off sometimes and grab itself onto the edge of the cage. This is when it's going to start using ranged attacks, so I recommend getting the hell out of there. I don't recommend rolling. I recommend running. You got to get your sprint on, son. It'll come back down, and this is your chance to fight it. Mano-y-mano. Of course, I don't recommend getting at its feet right away, because then it'll just kind of not fight you. You wanna bait it into an attack, let it think it has a chance. If it flies up like that, you best haul ass. This is the one you want to bait. If you can get it to do that fire, you're going to be good for a solid amount of swinging. I got 6 in during that. And it's just going to get up. Sometimes it's going to do that. Sometimes it's going to fire a stream. And sometimes it's just going to do fireballs. This is the time for us to run. Just pick any direction that's away, really. It's a fairly straightforward boss. This boss is hopefully not going to give you too much challenge. How you doing, Red? Okay. It's a good thing to have a bow on this fight, too. Just because you're going to be a real dick otherwise. If anything, it's a beautiful fight. I mean, look at me. I'm like in the middle of flames, like firing arrows. I look like a total badass. Okay, well, you're just going to keep doing that, nerd? That's a fireball. Make sure you do roll away from those, because they have a pretty wide blast radius. This attack goes from left to right. I got tagged. I was definitely too far away to avoid that. Let's get a quick drink in. There we go. There's the straight fire. We can get around that. Go for some hits. Let's hit it in the face. Fuck your face. Face definitely takes more damage. If you notice, that was a massive chunk of the health bar. There's an attack. Physical. Doesn't usually do those. Oof. And I know what you're thinking if you're a Dark Souls vet. You're like, man, Ben, why aren't you going for the dragon's tail? It's a classic. You always kill the tail on a dragon in Dark Souls. Well, you can. You can actually chop this dragon's tail off. And you know what you get for it? Absolutely nothing. You used to get like a cool weapon or something? No, not anymore. That's no longer a thing. I don't know why they took that away. It used to be such a cool little surprise and a great challenge. It was a very, like, unique challenge. It made the boss fight a completely different thing. But they took it away. Don't ask me why. I'm not a game designer. Well, I mean, I'm a game designer. I'm not their game designer. Oh shit, I'm in a bad place. Okay, I made it out of that one. I don't know how. I thought I was gonna get drowned in fire. Now it's just about dead. And it just sealed its fate right there. And with that, down goes the Guardian Dragon. We'll take its soul with us as we travel forward. Its soul does actually have a pretty cool thing. It's just nobody uses it. I might try and use it. Who knows? I'm not really sure what I want to do. This build was kind of just made on the fly. I'm just kind of making shit up as I go. I don't have a plan. Do you have a plan? No. Now, oh, before we go up the elevator, almost missed you. You can't get away from me, Dragon Scale. That's a useful item. We don't want to lose that. Now, this elevator, we're so accustomed to elevators going down in this game, aren't we? This elevator does not. This elevator goes up. And it's a hell of an up. This is, without a doubt, one of my favorite moments I've ever experienced in a video game. Stepping out of this elevator into our next location. As we rise, little holes in the rock show us the landscape going further and further beneath us. And now we're just locked in, going up very, very quickly for a pretty extended amount of time. We've seen those rocky spires, so that must be where we're headed. To the top of some of that, but what could be up here? It's worth anything. Let's take a step off a button, and it'll let you out. We can hear the either flames or the flapping of wings outside. Okay, well this is definitely new. Whoa! This is what I like to call incredible. Dragon Eyrie.
Bearer of the curse, long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
She gives you the aged feather. Now this is a very cool item. It is an infinite homeward bone, so no need to worry about those.
The dragon welcomes you.
Now it seems that this was the Emerald Herald's goal all along, to get us here. Or at least part of her goal. Anyway. She's just going to go silent, and the moment you rest at a bonfire or leave the area, she will disappear. I'm going to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I'll see you next time. I'm done with you people.